loud. Alright, I'm gonna tune you down. Okay, and the game starts, everybody.
Finally, here we have it. This is the second match of today. Human Mirror, everyone. Romantic versus TH. And hopefully TH has some surprises up for us. Of course, what we're used to seeing and what we should expect regardless is Breaker Wars. But are they going to try to transition out of this? Are they going to try to improve their situation with an expansion? How aggressive are they going to be? That's the question here heading into our next game.
So in the bottom left we have Romantic, the new one. 23 years old if I remember that correctly. So one of the younger players in the Warcraft universe. We made fun of him last year because of his weird play. But in 2016, or the midst of 2016, it seemed to be working for him. And yeah, especially the upset against Fly made his name in this qualifier. On the other side, of course, PGL winner, WCG winner, TH. His best performance in the qualifier for this year, I guess. GCS was a failure. He lost in the group stages. GCS 2 was a failure. He was eliminated very early on in the losers bracket. And of course WCA qualifier number 1, where he ended up 3rd place only due to a better map score. He was not eliminated and banned from qualifier number 2. But yeah, looking good for him. Win over Colorful and win over ZDR in the group stages. Only lost to Infi. That's why he's rank 2 of his group, facing Romantic.
Okie dokie. So, Neo, tell me. Fast expansion or expansion? Not fast expansion, but expansion? Are we going to see one?
Yes, we're going to see one of TH. Romantic will not go for an expansion, I think.
Alright. Of course, mercenary support also always a big deal here in this matchup. And on Last Refuge, fairly hard to secure. But it seems like both players... no, actually not. Here's the first deviation of the game. Romantic going for the smaller camp, TH immediately heading towards his mercenary camp. Footman should have been scouting this, I feel. This will delay the lumber intake for TH by quite a bit, but he's going to be level 2 immediately. He is going to have the Shadow Priest immediately, and is going to be way better on his way towards level 3. Losing a peasant, though, to creeps, that's really not supposed to happen. But hey, what does he find? Ruined Bracers might be good later on against an MK, but for the time being, of course, useless.
Yeah, it's just against the Stormbolt, and I think he's just gonna sell it and get a heal scroll instead, or an Invo Potion. Might be a little more effective than this Ruined Bracers. So, yeah, we have the Shadow Priest for TH, we have no Shadow Priest for Romantic, and that will give him an edge in the first little skirmishes, because of healing and because of Dispel, obviously. And there is Circlet and Mantle for Romantic. Nice inventory, +5 damage, and he's going for the Merc Camp now. So he knows, alright, without mercenary support I cannot win this year. I have to go for it a little later, so my Archmage is a little more buffed, and he finds the Belt of Giant Strength, also an item that he will sell most likely, but this is gonna be level 3 for him.
And I wonder which creep route is better here. TH now not taking the Murlocs, but instead taking his natural with peasant support. Is he really gonna go for a tier 1 expansion against an Archmage who is level 3 with Merc Camp support? That is a lot of pressure you are potentially facing. Of course, these peasants might just be for helping the creep camp along. Or are they actually gonna construct an expo? It's only 4 of them.
Yeah,
but they're staying. Whew, this looks a little dangerous, man. 2 of them are hurt as well.
Neostradamus, man, striking here. Right from the bat. Yeah, it's an expansion for TH. Tech is not in progress for Romantic. We don't see a tech either. Defend is coming, so he knows what's up. More footmen, so more pressure. Is he not going to tier 2 but commit a heavy tier 1?
Yeah, he has the Berserker as well. This is a very strong army for him. As soon as defend is it finished? Did he finish Romantic? Did he finish defend?
Not. Yeah, it's finished.
Okay, also 3 mercenaries for TH, so heavily committing to this defense himself. Obviously, when you go for the expo, you have to defend it as well. 1 scout tower is up, and here comes the town hall. I think these footmen with defense should be easily able to bypass the army of TH and go towards the peasants. And once they reach them, they turn on defend and take barely any damage. So I think Romantic now being a little bit distracted by the army from TH may be a mistake. But TH forced to go back. Is his army going to be able to defend his peasants? For the time being, Romantic focusing on said army instead of the vulnerable workers. But look at the footman difference, man.
Yeah,
this is a problem.
TH is doing a good job forcing the Berserker to go away, but he's not killing it in the end. Only with an Archmage maybe, and that's gonna take some time off his clock. Still, wow, 6 footmen, 7 footmen available. No, 6 footmen it is. Maybe going for a surround here, sniping the Shadow Priest, but yeah, he gets it. Level 4 on the Archmage here, so that is level 2 Brilliance Aura. Maybe the power of the Water Elementals will keep him alive here.
Alright, so finds level 4, and these mass footmen I don't feel have been put to very good use. The good thing about footmen in these early stages, especially if there are not many footmen of your opponent, they are very, very durable. I feel they could have definitely been dealing a lot of damage to the peasants, but they were just completely left alone. Was that a big mistake by Romantic? Maybe. He's taking to tier 2 now, halfway done. Of course TH cannot think about attack at the moment. Also a possibility for Romantic would have been to simultaneously creep his natural with like 8 peasants or 9 peasants or something and keeping up the pressure in the meantime to counter-expand, but no, he wants to be the attacker, he doesn't want to be building an expansion himself, but now he's attacking the peasants. Militia are coming in already though, and TH has mustered some new forces.
That's true. 3 Forest Trolls now. So much dispo, so much healing. And the damage from the Berserker as well. Militia support is coming in. He has to get rid of the tower. Does so. How much mana is left? Nothing. So he's forced into a town portal. TH's defense is very, very well done.
Yeah, only losing a single arcane tower there. Absolutely worth it. He doesn't have much lumber at all though. He has 30 lumber here, TH does. And tier 2 is very close to completion. And when you have no dispel, sorceresses are a big, big problem. Okay, he has a spell, he has Abolish Magic. But Abolish Magic is not gonna be enough against mass sorceresses. But now the expo is really paying off. Is the tier 2 advantage gonna be good enough to overcome the tech advantage? Going for the Panda now, Romantic, of course. The second hero also something that TH cannot go for just yet. And he is retreating for the moment.
Yeah, the area of effect will of course provide him with damage that he needs, but on level 1 it's not that great. He might snipe the Shadow Priest though. Both of them, or 2 of them, are down to 50% already. Healing is up, might be cancelled by TH for at least a bit. How far is his tech? Okay, tech is through, Arcane Sanctums are coming. And he needs to do damage now. He definitely needs to do damage now. The Arcane Tower is not back up. He will cancel it, and there we go. Breath of Fire again, or will he save it for the units? Still a lot of footmen. No defense at the moment.
And the Archmage for Romantic is going to be level 4 in a second. Also very nice for the Panda, obviously. Not managing to find more experience, but the Water Elemental will grant it. Maybe a nice deny. That's too tough against so many units. Heal Scroll being used by TH at this moment as well against the Panda. AoE, of course, very effective. Now Panda out of mana, but the mana aura level 2, the Brilliance aura, will change that after a little while. In the meantime, Sanctums have finished. He's going for the Priests first. Maybe Sorceresses, not the best deal, but I think they would be very effective here. He would like to get rid of these Shadow Priests. Only 2 remaining here. Only 2 Abolished Magics are up on them. And the Footmen, so far, 5 versus 5, even fight, still, well, tech just now starting for TH, very late. Can he hold on, or is he going to be suffering too much damage here? The Panda is really making the difference currently.
Yeah, almost level 2, he killed a lot, but the next Shadow Priest is coming. First one's being, no, not sniped, nice micro by TH, Romantic losing another Footman. And that is almost level 5 on the Archmage of TH in this situation here. On the other side, far, far, far away Romantic is, but he has the tech advantage. Of course, TH has the resources to get every single mercenary in the game. We have Ogi the Mauler, we have 3 Shadow Priests, he saved them all, and now, ladies and gentlemen, our mascot, Mighty the Mud Golem.
Oh, and now heavy commitment as well. We see the Militia coming out from Romantic. Almost looking like an all-in here, because if he can't break his opponent right now, I think TH is just gonna be spiraling out of control. Speaking of which, the Archmage has managed to find almost level 5. He needs one more unit, one more footman, and he will be level 5. 2 more actually. But he's very, very close. And these peasants might just be providing this experience. And we have no adept for the priests yet. So no dispel on the side of Romantic. Is it being trained? Yes, it is. It will be finished in a second. Needs to keep those priests alive.
Here we go. With tower support, he's upgrading them immediately, but it's only arcane towers. Will do great against the water elementals, though. No level 5 on the Archmage, level 2 on the Panda and Brewmaster. This is Drunken Haze and Breath of Fire combo finally available. Failed a surround on the Berserker. This would have been a nice pickup, but he's buying time for the towers, and he can always fall back into the towers and fight TH there and keep up the pressure as good as he can. Getting the Mauler with a surround, losing 2 footmen in the process, though. Next Breath of Fire coming in, and finally it's level 5. And he has so much mana. 2 water elementals can be summoned immediately. Dispel everywhere. And the 4th priest. Romantic is really struggling in killing those priests.
I think not a single one has died so far, but he gets easily rid of the first Arcane Tower, second Arcane Tower. The third one, though, might be finishing. No, actually gets cancelled as well. But where is the army for TH? Everything is dead. He may have level 5 water elementals, but that's not good enough. The towers have to save him now.
Yeah, there is adept training on the priests now, so a lot of dispel will be coming. How far can he take this? Tier 2 is finished, Mountain King is coming, Double Arcane Sanctum is coming, and the it is Triple Arcane, no, Double Arcane Sanctum it is, sorry about that. So he's diving in deep. He wants to get rid of the towers. Next Breath of Fire. The second last one. Of course, the priests don't do damage at all. The first breakers are coming in. Water Elemental being dispelled. He saves the tower this time. Archmage is not enough. Level 3 on the Panda.
Very important double level up, in fact. Level 3 for the Panda and level 5 for Romantic's Archmage as well. Mass production facilities are coming in the main for TH, but it's gonna take some time. He has 2,000 gold, man, but he's a little short on number. He's even getting Rifleman. He wants to get everything he possibly can because the threat of his opponent is so large at the moment. If he can only get 2 minutes of peace, he would have a massive army, but Romantic is not giving him any peace at all.
He's going for the Archmage and forces the town portal into the main base. This is time to get rid of the economy, it's time to get rid of the peasants and the towers and maybe break this expansion for good. But of course TH has something against this, and production really starts. Here's the workshop, mortar teams, they will be a solution against this massive force of Romantic. Can he use the time that he got here to finish the expansion? No, he can't. But he dealt damage, and that is important. No additional mining at the moment. Heavy investment from TH into this expo. Breakers are kind of hurt now.
Look at the militia train. 12 militia coming from TH. Investing everything to keep this expansion alive. Is it gonna be enough? This might just decide the game. If he defends this expansion right here, right now, I feel he is in a very good position. And the army isn't dealing too much damage here. Only priests, couple of breakers, footmen, and water elemental. But TH decides to not defend.
Yes. Sending all the militias back, he sees, alright, this is too late, and Romantic in the most important game of his career so far, killing the tier 1 expansion of TH. But the forces of TH are becoming stronger and stronger. Mass damage from Rifleman, and when the first mortar team is out, that's gonna be massive as well. Stormbolt on the Panda, but there is a mana potion, so he will get rid of those low HP units in no time. 2 mortar teams are out. Brilliant Breath of Fire! The Mountain King is saving himself with the potion. Very well done, but where's the next breath? There's gonna be a lot of them. The potion is still not used. And there it is! Hitting a lot of units again. Immediately Scroll of Regeneration from TH to keep himself alive. But the question remains, for how long?
Next Breath of Fire, he's lining it up! So much damage, double kill, but could have been even worse. He needs another regen scroll, but there is no shop in the main. Needs to be power built most likely, because this Arcane Vault is sure gonna fall, and that means also no breakers for the time being. He's queuing them up as much as he can in the Arcane Sanctum before the shop goes down, so he's gonna have some breakers soon. But the second hero, man, that's the real issue. MK will only be hitting level 2 just now, and the Panda already almost level 4.
Mana Stone though for the MK, that's a lot. The mana regen together with the Brilliance Aura level 2 is massive. Will he get level 3 here? I doubt it. Scouting from Romantic with a Water Elemental. Well, that's gonna be close to level 3 though. Maybe Romantic can expand where his opponent expanded before and steal that spot, but I doubt it. He needs to put everything into his army now. 55 food for him, 64 TH, but again the Breath of Fire. Malicious support immediately cancelled. But the Mortar teams, they are doing a great job and Romantic has to take care of them.
Alright, of course, Romantic likes to be taking this fight. His Panda being such a beast and having a mana potion still available, and the MK actually dies level 2. He doesn't have to worry about the Stormbolt, but he still falls. And that is level 4 for the Panda. We haven't seen Drunken Haze yet this game. It might just be Drunken Brawler, I don't know. More peasants coming out. The Panda fairly low on mana, but again, remember, there is a mana potion in here. And actually, we have Inner Fire being traded from the creeps. Mana potion, Panda rocking it in here again. Priests are not going to be healing themselves up partly. So these breakers will be dropping low, and speaking of dropping low, more and more of the army from TH is falling. The Archmage getting close to level 5 for Romantic. Close to level 6, I mean.
Yeah, but will Mass Teleport change anything? I doubt it. The Panda is really the MVP of this game. When's the Mountain King gonna be back? Halfway through he is. Panda got a lot of hits from the Spellbreakers, so lost a lot of units, and we see Drunken Brawler, by the way. Crit and miss opportunity available here. The Mortar teams are in a great position so far. The Priests are able to heal up. Level 6 for Romantic. He's killing a lot more than his opponent in this fight, but the question remains for how long, because the Panda is finally dry now.
Only now the Arcane Vault coming up. Maybe a little bit of mismatch here from TH, forgetting to construct that building for a long time. He can't get any breakers at the moment. And of course, breakers, the only solution pretty much to the Panda. But now the MK is back. Maybe now he can get rid of the Panda. He's far forward, focusing him right now. But the Belt of Giant Strength makes him pretty healthy. He tries to get the bash. He actually gets the bash on the Mass Teleport. Are you kidding me? Mana Potion now on the MK. Bolt flying towards the Panda, but he's tanky enough to actually survive the one-hit lucky bash. Can you believe it? He's trying to follow up with the next bolt. He's waiting. The cooldown's up. Here we go. But the Panda man so tanky. He's keeping the MK blocked. There is one more bolt. Maybe feedback him or something. He's a little too short for mana, but now he has it. But the boots on the Panda keep him barely alive.
Oh
Jesus Christ. And TH committing so much for this kill and doesn't get it. And now has to GG out finally.
Romantic 1-0 against TH. What the hell? That was just a perfect counter tactic to this expansion. A lot of pressure. He scouted this early on. Lots and lots of footmen. I think he did a bad job in dealing with the priests early on, but it was worth it, man. He killed it later with the Panda.
I would also have liked to see TH stealing a lot of the mercenaries from the other side of the map. I don't think he did that. I think he got them
once.
Mostly, yeah, maybe once. I think he got them mostly from his own merc camp. I think getting more Maulers, getting more Berserkers, maybe a few more Shadow Priests. I mean, he had a lot of Shadow Priests, but especially Maulers and Berserkers would have been so good for him. But, yeah, didn't do it. He had so much money, man. He had like 2,000 gold. Mauler, expensive in gold, but I don't think costs any lumber at all. So I think sending one peasant down there for more mercenaries could have been a good solution. But yeah, man, that Panda, a beast.
Definitely the MVP of this game. Jesus Christ. I can't believe this. I cannot believe how simple he plays. Like, there's no fancy micro actions. There's no Zeppelin micro zapper play that is very spectacular, but it's just down to the basics, good timings, good scouting all the time, and that's what makes Romantic work. It's great.
Yeah, we have to remember though, this was a fast expansion, of course makes you very vulnerable to aggression, so maybe TH was like, alright, you know what, I'm better than you, I can easily defeat you with an expansion, but now that certainly didn't work. So maybe now he's going to be going into the more standard one-base play. Is this then still going to be looking the same? I don't know. Panda will not have as much opportunity to deal damage in a one-base versus one-base.
True that. The next map is gonna be Echo Isles, and it starts in just a second. Well, there's a toilet break here, I guess. So we have a little time because we got a donation from Royal Uranus, $5. That feel when you've been modded out of nowhere. Yeah, thanks for the hosting, man. That earned you that mod spot, and of course the donation now as well. Thanks for the support, buddy. MVPB, most valuable panda bear. Definitely the case here. How did Jera Cup go yesterday? Orc Worker got his first win.
Yeah, it was his first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty damn cool.
And defeated Chechi in one of the earlier rounds, or well, it was still a later round, and then the grand finally took out Lucifer, and Lucifer playing really strong again. I didn't watch all the matches, but I watched a few of them. Took out Sonic, took out Anima. So Lucifer's still strong, but Orc Worker's matchup against Undead currently very, very good.
Alright, so we go into map number 2. TH's qualification on the line here. If he loses Echo Isles as well, he's out, and he will face Fly in the game for third in 2 hours. On the other side, we would get a grand final of Infi versus Romantic. Who would have thought that this boy in blue... Oh no, this boy in red would make such an appearance here in the second qualifier.
It ain't just over yet though, not if TH has something to say about it. So now the ball's kind of in the other court, you know? Romantic is up a map. Maybe he will go for something unusual, but as you said before, usually he really goes with his tried and true style. He plays it by the book, he does the standard, he is solid, and he makes it work. So him experimenting too much in the mirror would be very unexpected. But of course that can be very beneficial to you as well. But yeah, Breaker Wars, I think, is gonna be the game here. Gonna see how it turns out though. Level 3 Archmage always gonna be important. Shadow Priest control and Shadow Priest survivability also very, very big. And also on Echo Isles, bases are close to each other. So who makes the first step towards aggression? How much damage can you deal? And maybe you're being harassed at the same time in your main. How much damage can you prevent? So multitasking might also become very important.
To that, we saw WEC 2014. Of course, that is long, long gone. Almost 2 years now. My god, how the time flies. But there, TH was defeated by Hawk by stealing mercenaries from the Merc camps. At WCA, TH knew, okay, you're doing that trick, I'm gonna adapt, and he outplayed him so hard with 4 Mercs at the same time. But now, again, his Shadow Priest has been stolen by Romantic, and that is such a big deal in the early game.
Yeah, man. And TH seeing this almost looked like he was gonna abandon this creep and go for the natural instead, but no, he goes for it anyways. But yeah, there's no healing here, and that's gonna be double Abolish Magic against no Abolish Magic. That is a huge difference. And actually, the Shadow Priest is staying around here, wants to dispel these water elements. Unfortunately, a little too late here. Small mistake from Romantic, but very nice thinking here early on, man. This early game already going well for him.
Indeed. Boots of Speed for TH though. What did Romantic find? Ring of Regeneration. That is an okay item, especially in the creeping phase of the game. Level 2 for both players, of course, Brilliance Aura. But Boots can be put to good use if you keep on harassing with them. A little scouting here by TH. What's going on in the base? Pulling or triggering the militia at least to a degree. So Lumber is a little short on Romantic. He's late with his farm, so no mass footman at the moment. And he needs Lumber as fast as possible. He's not tagging at all. TH doesn't do so as well. And he is going for the expansion again. Both players are... No. Romantic is not doing it. Romantic don't have...
This is so cool, because he has double Shadow Priest, he doesn't need the peasants. And with TH having no Shadow Priests... Oh, he steals the Berserker as well with the Footman!
Wow.
No mercenaries at all for TH. And he gets one Shadow Priest now, finally. but I don't think he can contest an expansion at all. So I think TH going for an expo right here would be a big mistake. I think he has to call those militia back right away.
TH stole the Berserker on the other side, so he returned the favor.
Okay, so that makes things a little bit more even.
It's
Level
just
3
one
on
Shadow
both
Priest
heroes.
advantage. Yeah, just the Shadow Priest advantage for Romantic. But yeah, TH abandons this expansion right now. Claws for Romantic as well. 36 food for TH, 35 for Romantic, but the tech has still not started. For TH it does. That's weird. Some kind of miss macro, I guess. Still not enough lumber, only now.
Yeah, of course he invested heavily into those mercenaries. And he invested a little bit more with that one Shadow Priest. Now going towards the main base. And TH is forced to defend. He will not be applying pressure himself. Lots of militia being called. The Arcane Tower is not gonna survive. Oh, this might open up a lot of harassment possibilities later if he does not rebuild that Arcane Tower. But the Boots of Speed, the fortunate pickup on the Archmage of TH, might result in a few pickoffs here as he gets that one Shadow Priest. Would love to get that Berserker as well, but the block is coming out. Is it good enough though? Hard to do. Hard to be blocking an Archmage with boots. So fairly easily TH drives away his opponent.
Yeah, he got both Shadow Priests, so no heal anymore, no Dispel, and versus level 2 Water Elementals, that is of course a problem now for Romantic. TH fought back well. He will get that Berserker if he starts to attack. Yes, he does. 2 more attacks max. Oh, will he micro him out of sight? No, that's the kill. Level 3.5 for TH. He definitely stabilized after not the best early game of all time. Now he has the tech advantage, and this tech advantage is massive.
It actually is, man. I wonder why this is. Can't just be the one Shadow Priest.
Yeah, he was low on resources. I don't know why.
Maybe also fewer footmen or something? I'm not sure. Alright, peasants are going down to the natural again. And this is really ballsy from TH. He doesn't know about the late tech, I don't think. And in his main base, as said before, there is no Arcane Tower anymore. So now he's exposing his main and his expansion to a lot of aggression. Level 4 for his Archmage right now.
He knew what he was doing because he parked the Shadow Priest here to dispel the Water Elementals. It wasn't enough to get the Arcane Tower back up, but at least no damage was done to the economy. But yeah, Romantic finds the expansion now. I think TH is in a great position to defend this. One more level on the Archmage, a decent amount of footmen. Defense is in the works for Romantic, yes. But what's it worth? Next footman down. Romantic cannot stay in there.
No, absolutely not. His expansion is coming up. May lose 2 peasants. 3 probably. Yep, loses 3 peasants. So that delays the expansion by a lot, honestly. Oh, might be losing the next one. These defend footmen are so sturdy. Oh, can he actually get the cancellation? That would be incredible. The Archmage is reaching around. Does not have mana for another Watchful Elemental though. So the cancellation will not be there. But 4 peasants die. That is a lot of time gained. Where there will be an MK, yes, but no Arcane Sanctums for a while.
That's true. That is true. He needs to get the peasants back up, invest a lot of resources into that, so he cannot afford the tier 2 buildings, and that gives Romantic some time to catch up. He will not be going for an expansion. He has all the resources in the world that he needs. And yeah, so tier 2, right on time for both of them. Little advantage on the second hero for TH. But that's about it. Or is there? Yeah, the Mountain King is out already. Panda and Brewmaster again by Romantic.
Of course, with the expansion play, the Panda is just so effective with the AoE against the footmen, against the peasants, against even the towers. Archmage again harassing the main base with a Water Elemental. Counter to this is the own Water Elemental of Infi. And now both main armies are heading towards the south. But the first Stormbolt, lucky for the AM, flying towards the Panda, trying to get the surround. But the anti-surround is there and sticks. But now the AM most certainly be running into a Stormbolt. Oh, out of range, just barely.
The arm was up already, but the hammer didn't fly. First Breath of Fire, everything is kind of hurt, but the expansion is up, the expansion is running, and will be fortified in just a second. The main base is still exposed to water elemental drops, and that's exactly what Romantic is doing. He is waiting for a little more mana to drop him in. Still level 3, and that's a big edge for TH. Having that additional mana regeneration is very, very good. But still no tier 2 buildings for the former world champion, and Romantic is starting to produce priests already.
And we saw how effective they can be with a dedicated attack with a high level Panda, but the Panda not making as quick progress as he did on map number 1. He's still level 1, 0 experience, and the Archmage for TH almost level 5. Well, almost is too much to say, but he's 4.5. He's on a decent way. He's getting Scrolls of Healing here against the Panda, obviously a great choice. And he's going for more towers instead of tier 2 buildings. Alright, he gets 1 Sanctum now at the natural, but towers are being prioritized.
Yeah, at the expansion and in the main base, this gives Romantic some time to creep. And of course he needs the level 3 Panda as fast as possible. Mighty the Mud Golem being ensnared, but does he care about it? Yes, so that was an investment that did not pay off at all. 1 slow has been thrown, but that's about it. TH is approaching the main base though. What item will the Ogre Maggie give him here? There's nothing too fancy in the marketplace, and it's a Potion of Greater Mana!
Alright, when the Panda gets high level, it's going to be very effective, but it's going to take a little while. By the way, Archmage of TH has the Tome of Retraining, so we're going to see some Blizzard. So he wants to go into mass harassment here of the economy. He wants to buy some time for his own.
Yeah, once the water elemental duration is over, I think he's gonna transition into Blizzard. Has to be careful not being surrounded here, but there is no Storm Bolt, just the Breath of Fire. Oh boy, how much damage can he do? Next Breath of Fire rather through. The Berserker is down, double level up, 4 and 2. Finally the Brilliance Aura, but he catches a Priest. Free kill for TH here, 43.
Look at the peasant, at the footman of TH. He parks him way in the north, and he keeps the Panda blocked away from his footman. So actually, I think he lost not a single footman, and he bought so much time.
Pretty damn smart this was. And we can only imagine how annoying this will be with the Tome of Retraining and the staff, and most likely an Invu Potion. There is no disable for the human.
Yep, exactly. The Panda choice here might be becoming very, very annoying for Romantic. Trying to go for a counter expansion, but TH is on the case, scouts it immediately. But he can't really do anything about it at the moment. The footmen are too hurt, and the tier 2 army is not assembled yet, really. He has a single priest. Archmage staffing towards the main. No, towards the MK. Okay, Scroll of Regen, here we go. But can he really fight this? I don't think so.
Not just yet, at least. The Panda is making good progress. Level 2.5. Close to level 3 now. Circlet, additional mana, additional HP. Archmage with an Invis Potion, though. Alright. Invis Blizzard action. How many hurt footmen peasants do we have? 0. No Arcane Tower as well. Oh, well, this will be finished once the Archmage comes up.
He would like to draw the opposing army out of position now towards the main, and then attack the expansion with his secondary force, or main force, I guess. But it looks like Romantic is expecting this, sending only the Archmage towards his main base to defend this. Is that going to be enough though? There's 1 Sorceress here as well. No level 5 for the AM of TH yet, so it's not superior. So with Militia support, this should be defendable by only the AM, and the MK is keeping the expansion safe somewhat. Alright, he's coming in right now. MK and Footman harassing are gonna find some kills here, but the Panda Breath should be able to deal with this over time as the priests come in towards Romantic's main as well. But Infi is buying time. Infi is doing a little bit of damage. TH.
Yeah. No problem. But yeah,
he's
the
going to
Archmage...
tier 3, by the way.
What?
He's going to tier 3, by the way.
Yes, Paladin play and Knights Mortars most likely against the Breakers of Romantic, who shows no sign of tier 3 just yet because he has to keep his lumber production up here. It's not too much that he does. Yeah, Breakers are coming, 3 in queue, and the Panda very close to level 3. 1 more creep spot, and that's it. Still the Tome of Retraining not being used by TH. So far, not the best investment that he did.
Forces are under attack.
And this is pretty cool from TH, man. He's barely at all investing into any tier 2 forces. He's not looking for a fight in the slightest. He just wants to keep his opponent busy so that he doesn't have to face this tier 2 pressure. He's gonna keep Romantic on his side of the map while he gains some time. And then he's gonna be getting triple hero, mortar teams, and knights. We don't have a workshop just yet. Ah, there it comes, at the natural. But he's also getting some breakers to be safe, I guess, because right now Romantic is making his way over. He wants to take the fight to his opponent now.
59 food versus 55. On the same side, Water Elemental of TH is harassing, but it's just a standoff between the WEs and not on the Passants. I think he could get some kills here and there. He tries to get into the base again. Oh, with an Archmage, he's staffing on it now. This is not that great for Romantic, but he's wreaking havoc at the expansion as well. A macro game this is. All the Peasants are kind of hurt. There's a lot more Breath of Fire. Gets a quad kill on them.
And the tier 3 isn't finished yet for TH. He's still very vulnerable. He will most likely have to TP to defend this expansion. I don't think he can let it fall like he did on map number 1. He's dealing a lot of damage in the main base of his opponent, but there's no way he can get rid of the main building here faster than his opponent can. Who's gonna be losing out on the game of chicken? I think TH has to TP home. He's level 5 on the AM. But is his army gonna be strong enough to defend if he goes home? He lets the expansion die again.
Wow, we saw the same thing at last. Refuge. Whoa, aggressive town portal. How much can he get out there? Ah, Stormbolt, so not too much, I think. Archmage seems to be trapped. The staff is on cooldown. And he is actually trapped.
Alright, he has a TP though to get out of there. Would like to buy some more time though. Alright, he's tier 3 now, but the Expo being cracked. The one important move there. Romantic ignoring the harassment and going for the expansion kill himself. His own Expo has suffered incredibly. Only now Peasants are being recreated. And still an Archmage is harassing in the main base. So yeah, he took a lot of damage. But I think it was definitely worth it. But now he's sitting at only 51 supply. And we have TH at 61, but down a base. Very, very unusual game. That's what we like to see in Human Mirror.
Indeed. We have the first mortar team now. How can Romantic deal with that mortar team? That's gonna be the big question here. First Breath of Fire into basically nowhere. Archmage very, very close to level 5. He wants that. He wants the one kill for that level 5. Paladin is coming in though. Holy Light immediately to not grant him that experience. Mortar team's in a good position and Romantic cannot fight this. Romantic cannot fight this. The numbers of TH are superior at the moment. The question is for how long. He's not getting the expansion back up just yet. Only now he has the resources. And that's going to be very, very expensive.
Both players hitting very strong timings here. First Romantic with killing the base, and then TH striking right back with all the economy damage he dealt. And now he might be in a position to take out his opponent's Expo. And then it's gonna be one base versus one base. But with tier 3, what a game, man. These mortar teams need to be dealt with somehow. But the water elementals get dispelled. The panda is not moving towards them just yet. But the priest taking lots of damage from this panda. Finally level 5 for the AM of Romantic. Using the heal scroll as well. How many heal scrolls do we have for TH? One, I do believe. 2 heal scrolls actually. So he's in decent shape. Also Invul's on his side. And the mortar teams, well, they have to go back. The water elementals are coming for them.
Paladin has to be careful as well. Water Elemental down. Level 5.5 heal scroll immediately countered by the next Breath of Fire. The priests are still looking strong for Romantic. The question is for how long, because the mortars are doing so much damage here. TH on the retreat. Romantic defending for now, but the footman again dealing so much damage to the peasant. This is so smart. Just splitting 2 little units away from your main army and they do the job for you. Level 4 on the panda though.
But guess what? Guess what? In the meantime, the expansion has been re-established. So now we're back to 2 bases versus 2, and of course the massive tier 3 advantage for TH. We see the Paladin already. We have not seen any Knights just yet, but once they do hit the battlefield, they are gonna be kings of said battlefield.
Yes, especially with the Priest Master training Inner Fire. That is almost finished. More harass from TH. Level 5.5. Blizzard would be amazing right now, but of course in an open fight you cannot fight without the water elementals here.
AM of TH still hanging around in the base, trying to deal as much damage as he can. Mass Priests are coming up here to dispel the water elementals. This makes his natural fairly vulnerable, but he has 8 breakers here against only 3 breakers. Handful of footmen, priests, but a lot of mortar teams. Do we have the fragmentation shards already? I'm not sure. He's getting the flare upgrade for now. I think he got the shard upgrade already. Yeah. Archmage now staffing out towards his main army. And this is gonna be a tough fight, man. Tier 3 upgrade for the mortar teams, never underestimate.
74 versus 66. The hero levels are looking good, but still no level 3 Mountain King. So the Archmage reigns supreme for now. How much can the Panda do? He has a big potion of mana that can turn fights around. He needs to get the inner fire off of the mortar teams for sure. Nice Stormbolt and focus. Panda down to 50%. But the breakers are moving forward. The number is way superior. First breath of fire into nowhere except the the paladin.
And he's really not engaging on those mortar teams. He just lets them do whatever they want. Or does he? Panda now moving forward with the boots of speed. But there is the bolt immediately again. Maybe a surround opportunity here. But TH not trying to go for it at all. Panda finally at his destination. And he finds a breath of fire. Not that great. Now he tries to surround with the mortar team. Doesn't work though. But all of the breakers are starting to drop low for Romantic thanks to the splash damage. Level 3 also now for the MK. Important upgrade. But now mortar teams very exposed.
Panda as well. Thanks to the boots of speed, he gets away. Level 2 on the paladin. And yeah, he got rid of the mortars. Now retreats. He needs healing as fast as possible. Heal scroll would save his ass now, but he doesn't have one. Rally mistake on the priest. They all walk through the human army. Double kill, triple kill. Oh boy, this is looking horrendous. The first knight is out in a fire. 12 armor points.
Tanky dude. But he has lots of breakers. You can steal that, no problem. But not before losing another priest. And how does he heal up his army now? How does he get the time to get back to full HP? I don't think that he's going to be getting the time because mortar teams are here to deal with the buildings, and the MK kills the Panda with a bolt, and that's it.
It's GG, and we get the 3rd and final game in this series. One map for the final between Romantic and TH. Yeah, what was the reason for victory here for TH?
It was really, well, of course, the expansion advantage, and then he on tier 2 he was way weaker, but he kept up the harassment so well. But Romantic at some point said, no, you know what, screw your harass, I'm just gonna kill your expansion and then you're boned. But I guess he underestimated the potential for his economy harass on his side of the map, because he took so much damage, man, during the harassment. TH may not have been able to defend his expansion, but that is what I was talking about. TH oftentimes sees these games and reads them like no other. He's like, you know what? I can lose my expansion, and your expansion can remain up, but I can still win. Because after you go for your big power attack, then I have my opportunity, after you took so much damage on your peasants. I thought it was looking very bad for TH, but tier 3, mortar teams, fragmentation shards, paladin, and knights again proving their worth.
Yeah. And I think the Panda play wasn't that great in this game than it was on last Refuge. He missed several opportunities for big breaths of fire. Doesn't really seem to be afraid of the mortar teams that much. And I think that was another mistake at the end. But the next map is Twisted Meadows. And how many important games have been decided on this very map, Remo?
And we just a few days ago saw Infi versus TH play a human mirror here, and that was also a long one. Both of them with expansions, both of them with tier 3. And I don't know which one it was, but one had a Panda with like 2,000 hit points.
Oh, yes.
Absolute craziness. And of course, that's something we hope for here. Again, expansion play and a long game. Always provides for some epic battles, for some long battles. Lots of mortar teams, knights and stuff. We saw it before already from TH on map number 1. Maybe we see it here as well for both of the players.
Romantic in the upper right in red. TH in the bottom left in blue. We have cross positions here at Twisted. And yeah, both players most likely go for the laboratory. And then a Tome of Experience can change the pace, or can determine the pace of the game.
And also with these starting positions, the mercenary camps are in a weird spot, so they're not easy to creep at all. But again, the Shadow Priest making such a big difference in the early game stages. Is he gonna be prioritized by both, ignored by both, or is there gonna be a difference? Maybe if one of the players gets one, maybe even two Shadow Priests against none, that could be a very, very good head start. But we saw before, when you invest heavily into those mercenaries early on, that does delay your tech significantly. So, where these players want to go here strategy-wise, it's going to be very interesting to see.
Indeed. Infi is waiting in the grand final for the second Chinese slot to Yinchuan. Will he meet his brother? Will he meet his husband, as some Chinese are joking? Will he meet TH? Or will it be once again one of the new rising stars in the Chinese scene? Will it, after 1-2-0 and ZDR, be Romantic in the final? A guy who no one is expecting there. We're gonna see. Creeps start. And of course, there is a chance for a Tomb of Experience, there is a chance for a Sobi Mask, there is a chance for a Vamp Aura, which is helpful early on. And so the item drops here determine a lot.
It can be frustrating at times when you are given bad items and your opponent finds the nuts. Like, as you say, Tomb of Experience and Vamp Aura is very good. Rune Brace is only later though.
I mean he just found the Rune Braces TH did.
The bad ones. Okay,
Tomb of Intelligence and the Sobi Mask for Romantic. Plus 30 mana and the Sobi Mask.
Okay, gonna be lots of water elementals, especially upon hitting level 4, which of course is gonna take quite a while. He is gonna have so much regen, it is gonna be crazy. Arcane Towers not yet up in the main base. And I started noticing, like maybe a year ago or something, it seemed to me that in Human Mirror double Arcane Tower was absolutely standard because you were facing so much aggression towards your main so frequently, but nowadays it seems like humans have agreed to be a little bit more passive and they only get one Arcane Tower anymore.
Yeah, we saw, not a lot, but from time to time we saw Blizzard and Flame Strike action against the human main bases as well. That is completely out of the meta game now. Unfortunately,
would be cool to see the Blood Mage, but upon reaching tier 2, that hero is just so much worse than the Panda or the MK. He might be good later on, but if you're in an even situation, I think that guy is just very dangerous, you know, to fall behind. We saw him sometimes using Siphon Mana first to boost your water elemental production, or yeah, I guess you can call it production. Yeah. But that is not very often the case anymore at all, as you say. Alright, boots of speed now for Romantic. And it seems like here we see the first deviation. Looks like TH might be going for the Merc camp. Yeah, he is. And nicely scouting with one footman here, expecting maybe the Archmage to come because he knows what the boots timing is. So very high level play by TH with his footman scouting, and he is getting the Berserker, is getting the Shadow Priest. And the footmen of Romantic, I don't know where they're going. Maybe scouting starting positions or something.
Yeah, he's definitely scouting the army of TH at the moment. Nice drops here, Mantle and Potion of Greater Mana. That definitely makes up for the Sobi Mask. But here we see it. Water Mantle drop into the main base of TH, causing a little distortion. And there's the first dead peasant. Second one might be falling as well in the gold mine if TH is not paying attention here. But yeah, nice boost to the army with the Troll Twins.
And now he starts his tech, so every peasant he loses here is going to be painful. And the thing is, when you're being attacked, you're always in the worst position. Even if you defend perfectly, you still have to use Militia Call, and that also costs resources. He lost another peasant, that's 2. He's going to lose another peasant, that's 3. He's going to lose another peasant, that's 4. 5! Oh, and slowly it's starting to really hurt.
Yeah, that's exactly what TH did to him in the game prior. He's losing a footman, but that's definitely worth it. Lumber production will be so short for TH, and that will delay his tier 2 buildings, maybe. On the other side, Romantic ahead in tech, and his economy completely untouched.
Yeah, man, he's ahead in tech, and he killed 6 peasants. Dude, that's... holy crap. He still miraculously has 5 lumber peasants left. Lucky for him. So he had 11. That's a lot. Of course, with a quick Goblin Lab, you always go for many peasants. So, is he gonna have the resources for the tier 2 building once he reaches tier 2? I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna have enough lumber, and that's why he's getting the Shredder right here. TH adjusting is gonna solve his lumber issues, but also is very expensive pickup at the moment.
True, that can help defending though. And I was wondering, with so many footmen, was TH going for an expansion again? And that plans are cancelled now?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. He secured the mercenary support first, so maybe that might be indicating towards that, but I can't really say. He has 4 footmen, so I mean the numbers are not that different. Now both keeping up the creeping. Archmage already level 4 for TH. Of course, with the Merc camp, he got a lot of experience, more than his opponent. But also now
experience for TH.
What did he find for the item, by the way?
Rune braces again.
Again, oh, so that's pretty damn unlucky.
Second gloves of haste for Romantic. He's still level 3, man. That is 1 3/4 levels ahead for Romantic. Oh no, 1 level, right? 1 level.
I was thinking.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, one level ahead. Sorry, math at this hour of the day, not my strong suit.
And now Romantic going in again. He knows this should be the time for the Sanctums. Can he cancel them? He gets 1 Shadow Priest to start things off. Where is the AM for TH? There he finally is to help in the defense. The Archmage of Romantic is low HP, so he's probably not going to be able to find too much more, but he gets another Footman. If he gets this Berserker, this would be beautiful, but nope. Not going to be able to. Nice deny there on the Water Elemental. And now he's almost level 4 himself. And he saw there's only 1 Sanctum. So TH is definitely behind in tier 2 production.
Yeah, double Arcane Sanctum for Romantic already up and already producing. A depth upgrade for the priests very early on. The 2 Arcane Towers can deal with the Water Elementals. He knows by now, okay, TH is going for the aggressive. I do that to counter that. In the meantime, Mountain King is out. No Panda this game. And TH is going for the expansion.
Oh. That looks very dangerous though. I mean, the MK not as threatening against an Expo as a Panda might be. By the way, Mass Militia coming out for Romantic as well, so we're gonna have Expo versus Expo. Alright, cool, that's the kind of game I like. But it seems to me that Romantic could be capitalizing on his advantage better here.
Yeah, but maybe he just sets up the expansion, goes for the harass again and capitalizes that way. We only now see the second Arcane Sanctum. That is so late. 38 food for TH on the other side. We have 47 and a lot of priests on the battlefield already. Experience only for the Mountain King. Boots of Speed and Ring of Regeneration for him. Level 2 that is. And so Romantic seems to be in a good shape here. But the Archmage of TH has the big advantage. He has level almost 5 and the big mana potion. That's all he needs. And will he dive in again? He saw the double Arcane Tower and he knows, alright, there's not too much going on here. There has to be something up here. Uses the scan and that can be horrible.
Alright, so this Arcane Tower is certainly gonna fall. How many peasants can he get? There's 1 Water Elemental here to defend, but gonna expire very soon, and oh, this might be a slaughter. Only the AM is coming back with a priest who has a depth of only a single dispel, so that's not really gonna do much good. And now TH finding a very good opening with his Archmage here solo. He's dealing so much damage with only the commitment of a single hero, and all in the meantime he's creeping up his MK and he is getting up his expansion. So this little move here making a big difference.
Indeed, and he has a level 3 Water Torrent out now, chasing the peasants even further, using a Stormbolt now to save the workers. Getting level 3 on the Mountain King with it though, but that's gonna take so much time. There's something coming from TH. Zeppelin or Zeppa? Zeppelin it is.
He tries to be annoying here, tries to buy some time. I imagine, is he gonna go tier 3 again? He has the Shredder, so he definitely has the lumber income. I would not be surprised to see a quick tier 3 here, especially considering how far away his expansion is. So Romantic moving across to kill it might be very unlikely. And here comes the Zeppelin drop. Romantic is going back to defend. He's not gonna be putting on the counter aggression.
No, he has no force to do that with. And the peasants are falling left, right and center, man. This move by TH is absolutely gorgeous at the moment. How much can he save and how much can he do? I think the 3 peasant kill was already worth it if he doesn't lose the Berserker, but he does. No anti-air, of course, or no big anti-air, so we will get away, even saving... Nope, not saving the water elemental. Additional experience for Romantic here. The expansion is up and running, though, but with the Zeppelin, he can easily fly over the hills.
Oh yeah,
and attack
he's being so annoying right now. Dropping in between the two bases. And how are we supposed to deal with this? Usually we would like to have your own Zeppelin to follow him around to always provide vision, but that one is out of stock. And now the Arcane Tower here is gone, and he's going to be trying to look for some peasant kills. By the way, the tier 3 has been started for TH, and Romantic can't really afford to go for tier 3. He's taking too much economic damage, and now he's going to go for the counterattack again, across the map with the Footman, while the MK and the Archmage try to defend.
Alright, doesn't look too good here at the moment. This economy is definitely crippled. Here comes the Zeppelin drop again. The heroes might be dry at the moment. There's gonna be a next water elemental soon. Can he kill something? Yeah, one Footman, but that's about it. No water elemental spawn thanks to the feedback of the Arcane Towers. And Romantic sends his Footman out. This is the counter attack that he was waiting for, and those two Arcane Towers are not doing anything here. He finally returns the favor.
But the army is coming in to defend. With Spellbreakers, with Priests, with Berserkers should have the upper hand here, and the Footmen do retreat. Oh, the Zeppelin has been killed, by the way. Everything is dizzy. The MK might be falling. It's gonna be close. He does get him with the last few shots.
Wow,
Almost
Romantic
getting level 4.
definitely back in this game, man. I thought the Zeppelin arrest was the beginning of the end for him because everything was crippled, but nope. His resources are looking good, his economy is looking good, his army is looking decent, and he gets the kill on the Mountain King. That gives him so much space to level up, and he had the 1 level advantage already, now creeping up his Archmage to level 5, and yeah, looking okay, looking more than okay for Romantic here in this game.
I'm not sure. The MK kill was nice, but he's still again at a tier 3 disadvantage, and that is a massive disadvantage if you can't follow up. Level 4 now for the MK, and the Robe, and the Tome of Experience, that's nice. But it seems like he is under pressure to get something done right away. Scan comes in from TH towards his opponent's main, seeing that he's still tier 2, so he knows he just has to hold on. There is no workshop yet. That is, I think, the saving grace for Romantic, who is moving across the map. The Archmage invisibly trying to deal some damage again, but I think Romantic, right here and right now, has to deliver a finishing blow or a crippling blow to stay in this game.
Yeah, he builds a blacksmith and takes to tier 3 now, so I think this is just for crippling, but TH's army is ready to defend. His heroes are not. His heroes are doing damage again. Now the staff being used, the water elemental stays in there. First Arcane Tower is down, but how much damage can he do? His mana looking good, 1 heal scroll as well for him.
The MK is really making the difference here. Level 1 bolt versus level 2 bolt, you see what the difference is. Level 5 now also for the AM, for Romantic, already using the first heal scroll, and this is a very powerful attack. I am not sure that TH can hold this. The Arcane Towers are done quickly. Water elementals being dispelled on one side, but not that many priests for TH. He's getting rid of the water elementals though. Can the Shredder maybe help with this defense? Where is the Paladin? Not there yet. Workshop coming. Mortar team's coming, Knight's coming, but it's all gonna take some time. Just like on map number 1, he just wants to buy a little bit of time for himself, but he's not being given the time as he has to TP out and maybe forfeit his expansion for the 3rd time in this series.
That would be absolutely massive for Romantic. The final against Infi is waiting. Can he deal the amount of damage that he needs in time? Yes, TH is not even trying to save his expansion, so once again it's 2 bases versus 1, but we saw that on Echo Isles and it worked out for TH after all. Another question here is, when will Mass Teleport come into play? TH is half a level away, Romantic is an entire level away. Next harass is coming in, and well, there's no Arcane Tower, so he has to send them all back. Or they will all die, the peasants here. Tier 3 almost done for Romantic, but no workshop. He has a blacksmith though.
But this is very different from Echo Isles. He may have lost his main, his expansion there as well, but after the attack he had a very formidable army. This time, well, it's okay, but it's not very strong. But more importantly, the economy of Romantic was crippled and his own army wasn't so good. The economy of Romantic is taking damage, yeah, but look at his army, man. 65 supply and only 2 knights so far. Can they really make the difference? The MK is just a beast. Look at his inventory. And here comes the bolt towards the Paladin. Maybe trying to look for us around. Not quite, but now his own MK has to be careful as well. Archmage not there just yet, but coming now for reinforcements. TH is retreating towards his main. Maybe militia support. Yes, they are coming out right now, but they are kind of running by the fight. Whoops. That was a bit of a wrong move. But now they come to flank from the side. The MK has to use the invul. Where's the bolt? He doesn't have the mana at the moment. Invul used as well on the Paladin, but now the MK of TH might be in trouble, but he has a good inventory for Pendant of Energy and the
surround on the Archmage. He has no town portal. The staff is on cooldown. Stun, and the first hero goes down, man. Can he get the counter kill somehow on the MK? That would be great. But no, the level up and the town portal swap. He gets the Paladin as well, and this seems to be Romantic in the final. Double hero kill. No expansion for TH anymore.
Man,
what the hell?
I think he just did it. I think he just did it. Did you see TH got the Zeppelin to get out of the surround, but it was just a little bit too late. And now he has but a single hero remaining. And this game, he doesn't even have the tech advantage. Alright, so far Romantic doesn't have knights, doesn't have mortar teams, but it's most likely just a matter of time. But is he even gonna give him that time? It doesn't look like it. The level 5 MK might be hurt, but he's confident. He's running across the map and he might just be running into his opponent again.
And that looks great for him. 69 versus, what is it, 49. But he's going for the MK here as well. There is no Paladin just yet. Counter Stormbolt, but he's kind of surrounded. Archmage is being backboard from the Tavern. And we have the Zeppelin to fight here with him as well. MK Stormbolt on the Archmage. Will he get the surround? There is no town portal. Well, maybe with the next Stormbolt, but nice movement by Romantic. He's forcing him away from the middle of the map.
Obviously, the army is vastly superior for Romantic. But the triple hero, can they maybe find a hero kill? Paladin in trouble. The Zeppelin doesn't have to be used. The Divine Shield will save him. But it seems like the heroes for Romantic are still standing strong. Level 6 now for the AM, the Knights. Can they do it by themselves? They are, of course, better than the Footmen. Now the MK in trouble. The bash, the focus. Is it gonna be enough? Not quite. The bolt, the counter bolt coming in. Militia support again coming from the main. Here comes the mass teleport. He's trying to go for the bash again, but he's not lucky this time. Nope. And the mass teleport does get him out of there.
Holy shit. What a game here on Twisted Meadows. The Paladin is out. The Knights are coming. Inner fire ready. Where are the mortar teams? He doesn't have those. So the siege damage is lacking against the priests. Does he really need it though? He has superior heroes. He has a superior army. Everything that stands against this is the experience of TH in those situations. And the mortar teams that do damage. His hero level so super duper low. He's calling mass militia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 militia again. To finish this expansion. Don't forget, TH is on 1 base. The gold mines are about to expire. 1,500 left. He gets a knight for free. Romantic does. And he's getting closer to level 6 on the Mountain King. Catching reinforcements here though. Nice move by TH.
And there's no staff here to... yes, there is a staff. Is he gonna use it? Here comes the Holy Light first. He has a Paladin of his own now. And again, the MK in trouble, slightly at least, for TH. Militia all across the map, man. But now they are expiring. But the mortar teams, might they actually be making the difference for TH? They are standing very well in the back, are not being contested at all. Is he winning this with 1 base against 2? That would be kind of nuts, but now the MK trying to look for them. Bam! Snipe, Stormbolt 1 down immediately. The priest now also out of position. It seems like Romantic's numbers might be a little too high, but TH is hanging in. He's trying to do whatever he can. The mortar teams, 2 are still alive. Here comes the Zeppelin again, but another mortar team dies easily thanks to... No, actually survives thanks to the heal. Little bit of mistake. Now the MK in trouble. He's being healed up though. He is so tanky on level 5. Militia now coming out for Romantic side, and TH now starting to really lose many forces.
Yeah, and the priest down, Knight down, Romantic at the driving wheel, and he's driving forward to the finish line. How long can TH hold on? What is the one move that brings him back into this game? The mortar team, question mark? I doubt it by now. Almost level 4 on the MK. Can he get the kill? No, Holy Light prevents him. There's still the potion of healing to keep him up. A level 6 on the Archmage, not leveling too much, so he's not killing too much. Double level up now on TH, level 6 and 4, going for the MK. Can he get a surround out? Will he be stunned enough? No, potion has been used and there was a Holy Light available as well now. Trying for the to go for the counter kill. I don't know, man. 72 still. Finally level 2 on the Paladin. Divine Shield is available.
Now the nice for TH. The ball just too mighty. And he's driving him back further.
Yeah, but there's so much damaged here for Romantic. He just needs a little more time, a little more kiting to get rid of like 5 units at the same time. Mass teleport being used and the final mortar team is down as well. No income anymore for TH after this one. And he was not banking. He cannot come from a big safe spot here. He's down to 500 gold. He's sold a lot. No, 200 gold actually. And now main gold mine down. And Romantic has 800 left thanks to the Zeppelin play and his expansion. Well, he had some losses there, so only 2 peasants at the moment. And mass teleport on it. Can he get rid of the expansion and turn this game around?
But there's mass teleport as well for Romantic. But going there, he might be exposing himself for bolts around. But his army, man, look at the size. And he's not even going for the mass teleport by the looks of it. He's just walking up there. But with the mortar teams, it falls. You gotta be kidding me, mate. You gotta be kidding me, mate. The expansion will fall. Mass teleport, goodbye. Alright.
In my opinion, a massive mistake by Romantic not using mass teleport there to save his expansion.
So
what?
Oh boy.
And now both players, well, there is a little more gold. 300 more gold for Romantic. 70 food. TH, 43 food. What item can he get? Mana Pendant. Hello, Sorcerer's Mountain King. Or Sorcerer Mountain King. 500 mana points. Mass teleport again.
Oh, the Paladin. Oh no, the bash comes before the Divine Shield, but ooh, just barely managed to get it out. He's following him here for the next bolt. 15 seconds of invulnerability, trying to block with the priests. And I think this Paladin has to be sacrificed. Actually, he's faster than the MK by a little bit. Now, they should be the same speed, but it seems he gets away. Never mind. Here comes the bolt.
Yeah, and the surround will come in shortly, or will it? He needs a second bull, and that's buying a lot of time for TH to get the second, booyah, to get the second red spot on this map. Nice usage of mass teleport here, and he gets, where's the MK? There it is. Oh, spell shield.
It is very powerful, but it has a long cooldown of 40 seconds, so he might sell it. Especially since he wants to get the Paladin back, but he has the money anyways. 70 supplies versus 44, so TH can still not win an open fight. But with mass teleport, maybe he can try to go into some base race scenario. But now the opponent is knocking at his front door. What's he gonna be able to do about it?
Level 6 on the MK, by the way, and the Clarity Potion was on 1 worker, so the Mountain King can heal up for free. The base race seems to be on. Where is TH? Here, down there. Sobi Mask now for him. He wants to get more gold. He wants to get the items, but his altar is under pressure, is under heavy fire. And without that, the Paladin will not come out with a mass teleport. He's forcing him away to a degree. No mortar teams, but he's trapped. He's trapped in his own buildings.
The knight right there can't do anything right now, and he telestaffs back to keep the Archmage safe. But what's happening to his army? They're being slaughtered. The captain is abandoning the ship as all of his forces fall. Now Paladin is finally out, but I think he might be a little too late. His job is to save his people, just like in the movie, to save his army. But what is there left to save? Only a single knight, a second one returning right now. But look at the army difference at this point.
Horrible town portal by TH was the end for him so far. Mass teleport. No! Cancelled by Stormbolt. Well done by TH. Nice reaction here. But what can he do, man? Everything is under pressure. A knight comes in, is immediately slaughtered by three of his own kind. Here he goes down. Level 3 on the Paladin now. Mass teleport being used, and he gets away. He abandons his capital.
town is under siege.
Alright, so he doesn't want to give up his WCA hopes yet, but what can he do
With
here,
only
man?
19 food, what can he do against 66?
Well, he has one peasant. Maybe he's gonna be able to create farms everywhere, get more money from creeps, get more farms, chip away at the opponent's main, but... Oh man, it's tough. Level 5, finally, for the MK. Finds a row of the Magi. The AM is super smart. He's gonna be scoring high scores on the SAT tests. Level 3 for the Paladin as well. But yeah, 3 heroes that are very powerful and a single priest. Mass teleport again towards the peasant. He's trying to get all the creeps here.
But what's it worth if his buildings are all killed?
He's gonna be creating something with his one peasant, as long as it's alive. But the single footman for Romantic also scouting for something like a stray peasant somewhere.
Looks like they will collide. No, there's a Zeppelin now. Protecting the peasant. And yeah, those buildings are not everything. He has one farm here at the lab. Oh, mass teleport now onto the peasant, and he finds him, and he surrounds the MK immediately. No chance for TH without the hammer guy. He's out! He's out, and Romantic is in the final. Can you believe it? Our WCA Season 2 qualifier final is Infi versus Romantic.
Alright, we have another underdog making it all the way to the grand final, but he's not going up against another underdog like the qualifier number 1. He is going up against... well, I don't know. Is he the most accomplished Chinese Warcraft 3 player ever? Probably not. Probably Sky, but he's way up there. He still has the name of the Emperor as his title, and yeah, one of those 2 humans is gonna be joining 120 for the WCA slot.
It's incredible. Only one out of TH, Yumiko, and Fly will qualify for the grand final in December. Incredible.
And I guess right now it's way too early to tell who that might be. The shapes might be vastly different.
Let's not count out WFZ if he practices a lot, man. And it's the tournaments of upsets. Everything is possible.
But taking out TH and Infi, that's a tall order. And Yumiko? Holy crap. Infi, of course, not if he wins, but Infi or Romantic will be there, one of the 2, for the next one as well. And that's gonna be a tough one for the Undead. But hey, Romantic is now in the final. 120 and ZDR made it before in the final. Maybe we can see someone else? Maybe Colorful? Maybe Shishi? They didn't really look good enough. But by the next qualifier, maybe they're gonna have a chance. Maybe ZDR is coming back.
ZDR is banned, I guess. Because he's last place in the group?
Are we sure that's also the case for the second qualifier, though?
No. We have no idea, actually. But we'll see about that.
I'm gonna ask the admin, maybe he knows.
Okay. Yours is filled with joy, saying Romantic is gonna win WCA, mark my words. I think he played very well today. Maybe some flaws on Echo Owls, but Last Refuge and Twisted was amazing.
Yeah, I agree. It was very well done. And in the last 2 maps, it seemed like TH might be too greedy with the tier 3. On Echo, it did work, but on TM, it was just a little bit too greedy. And again, Romantic not being, you know, bullied around, not being kept at home with a Zeppelin, with the harassment. He says, you know what, screw your damn harass. I'm going to counterattack you. Then you have to go back, and then comes my full-on assault. And he just wasn't able to hold that, and in the end, he loses the game, I think, because of the loss of the expansion. Yeah. And by the way, the admin confirms that the 4th places will be banned in qualifier number 3. So ZDR, no more chance, and Fanta, also no more chance.
Wow, first WCA event without ZDR. He was qualified for 2014 and 2015. Never made a big impression. Of course, his first qualifier season here for 2016 was great. But it was a 1-2-0, too strong for him in the end. And that's the end of his dream of 2016.
A little bit sad, especially considering how well he played, man, in that first qualifier. We have to remember, he was only a single map away.
Yeah.
And now he's banned. Oh, man.
That's pretty rough shit for ZDR. But yeah, if you're not in shape when you're supposed to be in shape, that's what happens.
Okay.